Alright, so let's resume our life. The rest of the drive flew by. Your silent driver provided a smooth ride. No sharp turns or hard stops jostled you out of your own head. Bunoy ears. Become Bunoy. The only Pokemon theory I fully believe is that Haunter was going to be the third evolution. He is cooler than Gengar. Yeah, he really does look similar to that evolution line. More so than Gengar. Bunoy! Yes! I was thinking Registeel is closer to Hitler, but you do your best, honey. Listen, I'm not the one that made the theory. I wish that driver was my last Uber. Oh yeah, the tweet I made. So yeah, I had that guy drive me home before. Cause I always get lifts to and from work. And yeah, he was saying like, we were talking about like stuff about town, and I like brought up how like speed bumps were like reduced and how nearly getting run over in certain areas, or like an area with like mountains of trash and stuff. And then he was like, oh yeah, I work for the city, and then like he gave me some like insider info on like stuff with like certain jobs and all that. And he was like, yeah, if I ever see you again, maybe you could get like I could get you like a job for the city or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that'd be cool. But like, I'm not counting on it. I'm just like, oh, big if true. Big if true. Gengar's creepy baby. Dude, you talk to the NPC with important dialogue. I mean, have you seen that one Registeel sprite? Mountains of Twi, oi. Oh no, that Registeel. Eh? Your thoughts turned from introspective to observant. The landscape passing by became more and more familiar. You frequently recognized the landmarks that dotted the area. A grin came to your face as you passed the now entering sign for Sunset Bird. Excitement built within you. You were really here! You were doing this. We're making it happen. Your driver turned off on a street, and you realized that their map program was taking you the way home that Ma preferred. You usually would have used the other side street to pass by the beach. In no time at all, the car had gone through the whole of town and pulled in front of your mom's condo. The car slowed to a stop and parked. With the buzz of the highway gone, you realized that you could hear the familiar sound of waves. The air smelled like salt, and a rush of childhood memories flooded back. Fucking video of the Regis with... Oh! God. What? Was Registeel the one that had that cry? Hold on. I need to look this up now. Also, what was the Pokemon that, like... I think it was, like, the Ladybug Pokemon. Wasn't there, like, a creepypasta about that one, too? Registeel cry. Oh, is it like the anime one? Okay. Ladybug. No, it's like the one that goes like... Okay, this is gonna be a very bad imitation. Really bad imitation, but it's like... That is Registeel, yes. It's not about a cry, it's about a sprite that looks very, cancelable. Oh, is it the one where he's doing, like, the... Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. I think people have said that it looks like he's doing, like, the Nazi pose, right? Yeah, Cricketune, that's it. The giraffe goes, I know the ladybug you're talking about. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are able to pick up on the cry. You're thinking of Regis. Oh, Regis just says Regis, I think. Okay. Yeah, I can never remember which Reggie is which. You started to gather your things and humming to yourself once more about how happy your moms would be to see you. After that, you notify everyone else that you'd made the trip safely. You pulled over your suitcase from the other seat and yanked at your bag from down near your feet. Tap, tap. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Did you say Regis? Elio, my brother in Christ. I was reading what some dwarf said. Rejoice! Rejoice! It's rejoice! That sound kills me every time. Well, can we at least discuss Guzzlord anime cry? I have not heard the Guzzlord anime cry. Also, who the hell came up with the name Guzzlord? I just need to talk. You startled at the sudden sound of tapping on glass. It caused you to pause. Did you really hear what you thought you did? You weren't entirely sure because you soon heard something else, the window on the opposite side of the car rolling down. It confused you until you put it together that despite the driver's silence, you weren't actually alone in this car. The driver must have pressed the button. Someone had to be there. You turned your head to face the now open window. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, he looks so cute! Holy shit! Oh my god, he's so built. Look at that tattoo! Oh my god! There he was, leaning his arms across the window. Your beloved Cove Holden. Cove Holden, my beloved. He beamed at you with one of his precious open smiles. He's so cute, oh my god! Well, he goes, ah!
Funny!
Hey! Am I late to object to the wedding? Yes, you are. Welcome, Watermellow. What a surprise this is. I didn't expect to see you in this name. Oh my god, that facial expression. Damn! He really did grow up. This one is peak though. Let me see. Let me take a listen. Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, is that... What was that Pokemon's name?
It's Behem.
Oh yeah, BM! I fucking love that cry. BM! He was joking, of course. Seeing your expression, he decided to push it further. I thought Baxter Derogatory was your beloved. I can have multiple beloveds. My gay little heart can't handle. It's not like I've been waiting for you out here all morning or anything. Pucka! I'm sorry to keep you waiting. He chuckled to your apology and inclined his head. Oh my, damn, he looking hot. He is looking fine. What is this, Shiryuki? Ooh la 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 la. Pokemon anime cries. Ah! I feel like I've watched this video. No, 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 no. Don't worry about it. He then gripped the top of the car door and pushed half of his torso through the opening. That was enough to make the driver break their silence with a sharp hey. Cove did not seem to notice and continued climbing in through the window. He pushed one hand down into the middle seat to prop his dangling body up. Damn, he is looking so fine. Does he have earrings? Damn. Was it the left ear or the right ear that's the gay ear to get pierced? These are some of the best Pokemon anime noises. I understand because it's just Regis. So it sounds like you'd only say Regis. Regis because there isn't a second I. Also, you can hear Regis say his name, so I'm gonna defer to the expert. That is the ladybug. Finally found her. Oh, is this the... There, yep, it's that one. I can already... Yep. I love that cry. I think the most important cry is the Pokemon Channel cries. I fucking love Pokemon Channel. Right ear. Damn. There is a gay ear, yes. Didn't you customize him to look like this? I did not customize his earrings. He decided to pierce his ears on his own. Pokemon is fucking named Cricketoon, and you're calling him a ladybug. Listen, doesn't he evolve from like a ladybug or something? The best Pokemon scream. Well, Dwarf, I can explain myself. I'm racist. Oi. I missed you. Lick his nose. Hold his hand. Very lewd. Cricket hot and bug racist. Me too. I'm racist against spiders. Oh, he evolves from a cricket. Which is the one that evolves from the ladybug. Ladybug. Your position didn't quite allow you to hold his hand, but you enjoyed the touch all the same. Probably Ladian the ladybug. Lewd. Yes, it was a huge thing in the 80s and 90s for gay guys to pierce their right ear, while straight men pierced their left ear. Mostly using girlfriend's piercing of choice depending on the school, yeah. It is an actual thing, the gay ear. The one that is a ladybug. Ladybug and Ladian, that was it. What's wrong with our boy Gregor? Your cricket thought. Hey. I want to hear Gregor do the cricket tune noise. Meanwhile, you noticed that Cove had started to shake. His balancing act was becoming highly unstable. You saw his arm wobble and wondered if he'd had an accidental head dive onto your bag. Okay, now get out of the window, you crazy person. You're so cute. Not really. My mom taught me that. The final Pokemon cry thing from me. Z. Guzzlord is just a guy. Let me see. I fucking love Guzzlord. Still can't get over Guzzlord's name though. Cove's smile turned awkward as his arms started to bend lower, causing his body to slide downward with it. He turned his head to the driver. To scream at the star. Oh, Elio, hydrate. Wait. He's guzzling those glizzies. Thank you. You don't have to say that 5 times. Guzzlord's guzzling those glizzies.
Sorry.
I'm always causing trouble in this neighborhood. Glizzlord. Lord of the glizzies. Cove shifted around some more and squirmed back the way he came. After he had successfully pushed off the window and landed on the pavement with a thump, you opened your car door. You threaded your arms throughout the various straps of your bags and climbed out. Cove took a few long strides around the back of the car and quickly met you on your side. Cove stood in front of you, and it struck you that the two of you were back in Sunset Bird, reunited once again on the street. Oh my god! Thank you for the 2 biddies! Autumnello! I give you my last 2 points because I want to celebrate today since I'm gonna start school tomorrow. Oh, I hope you have fun at school. Are you starting college? He'll be like, hey girl, if you were a Pokemon, you'd be a Guzzlord. I don't know what a glizzy is, to be honest. It's like a hot dog, I guess. Good luck with school. Yeah, it's a hot dog. Also, I have a question. Don't tell anyone that I'm gonna talk about this, because it's kind of maybe not the most legal conversation to have. But, have any of you ever used torrents? I am gonna ruffle his hair. Look at his hair, it looks so fluffy. You slid your bags off your arms and onto the pavement in preparation. You knew from experience that reaching the top of Cove's head was not easy. You jumped up to get there. Cove laughed once he realized what you were attempting and leaned down for you. With his hair more accessible, you gave it a satisfying fluffing. I may have? Yes, yep. What is that? Oh, just that. I was expecting worse. I mean, torrents are legal, just not usually the contents. Oh, okay. Cause I was trying to prep for my dot hack X4th, I guess I should call it, my X4th read along. And all of the scans I could find of it online were piss poor. And the only good scans I could find were from Waffle House, and they only did the first 3 volumes. So I was trying to find, I was like looking on Nya to see if I could find like the original like Japanese RAWs. And I found one on Nya, but I had never used like a torrent thing before. And I saw that it had like no seeds and no leechers. So is that just like a dead torrent, or am I doing something wrong? You really were ecstatic to be around him again, and absolutely thrilled that it was here in this town where you were together. Even if it had only been a short time since you'd seen him off, you had still missed Cove greatly. It somehow felt a lot longer. Given your different schedules and travel availabilities, it had worked out better for Cove to head out to Sunset Bird first. He only arrived the evening before, however, and secured the hotel room. I did use uTorrent to help those poor miners to get Bitcoin in my PC because I totally knew that was happening. I am familiar with them, but I haven't personally used them. I used them very few times. Yeah, it's dead, yeah. If nobody's seeding, you can't download it. Yeah, if it has no seeds, it's dead. I've had it work, but extremely slow. Dead as hell. What shoes does he wear? You're doing something wrong, but not when it comes to torrent. Even with 1 or 2 seeders, leechers, you can get a dead torrent either way. Oh, you can't get a dead torrent either way. Yeah, there's like no seeders and no leechers. It was just 0-0. Okay, that sucks. Cause like, when I say I was digging through the internet to try to find like any RAWs other than the shitty RAWs I could find, like I could find nothing other than that Nya, like torrent. Like, I was looking through Japanese websites trying to find if Megane Kikuya, like, put it up digitally for purchase anywhere, like Bookwalker or something. Couldn't find it. I went on the Kodansha website. All it has is, like, a page that describes the manga. It doesn't give you a link to buy it or anything. I mean, I don't want to buy, like, a physical copy of the manga because I already own the manga. I just want like a digital copy of it so that I could show it on stream and like edit it to put in like the English translation. But I guess I gotta buy like a scanner and scan my pages manually to do that. I know I'm gonna have to do that eventually for like other .hack media, like the novels and stuff, because like no one has that shit online. Torrents are peer-to-peer, meaning there has to be someone with a complete copy sharing it for you to get it. Damn. Guess it's time for manga hand cam. Maybe you could get it scanned on some place. That would be cheaper. Oh, like going to Staples or something? I don't know if... I feel like I might get in trouble if I went there and asked them to scan this comic I have. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Crimson Red Thread! 29 months, damn. Thank you! Until now, you never had to deal with that inconvenience of being in a tourist-heavy area. It was a fight to get a place to stay close by during the heat of the summer vacation season. Living without him at your place is strange. Cove is basically a part of you at this point. You're glad to feel whole again. I'm sure they've had worse, but also, yeah. Honestly, they might just not care. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised of people trying to get certain things copied. But yeah. Yeah, I'd rather just buy a copier anyway, since I know I'm gonna be copying other .hack media at some point. I have like really rare novels that like weren't really like, I think like they were released by Tokyopop and then they went down. Like I know the .hack Link mangas are kind of rare, and I think the .hack Cell novels are like super expensive online, and I have those. I heard someone say he scanned a school textbook with people and they just didn't care. Good, based, honestly. Like if anyone gets angry at you for like sharing your textbook, scanning your textbook, or like illegally downloading your textbook, They've clearly never gone to college and had to deal with textbook prices. Ugh. Oh. You idly shifted your luggage, then it struck you that you were a short one. You got out in such a hurry it was left behind. You reached back into the car to pull it out. Posted aside as you made a dash for the door. You shouldered the small bag and felt relieved that you would be able to brush your teeth tonight. Ah, yes. I won't let you scan a book for $20 that you could get for $500. Got everything this time? You stood up straight, everything truly gathered up and out of the car. You gave the back seat one last glance and then nodded. Closed shut the car door after you had moved out of the way. The two of you stepped off the street to give the driver some room. Cove waved. See, I remember one of my classes, I want to say it was either my politics class or one of my math classes. You had to buy like a brand new textbook, and it wasn't really to use the textbook, it was so you could get a disc and like get the code for it to like access the online labs. I think it was for math, actually. Or actually, I feel like I've done politics stuff online too. But anyway, I lost my code for it, and so I had to try and find like codes online for like the book that no one used, like people that just used the book and didn't use the code. It was shitty because like the code was like for the book and shit was like, I want to say like $250, and I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't spend another $250 for some goddamn code. God, I hated textbooks. Uni textbooks sucked. Codes sucked. I hate them all. Yeah. The worst thing is when your teacher doesn't give you like textbooks that you could easily find online. They like have to have it be textbooks they personally made themselves. Like with my English class having to read his stupid novels. Sorry again. In my school back in the day, you had to purchase the book for that year because the last one had the same content, but every assignment was in different pages. Yeah, same. I feel like I've definitely had classes that were like that. I want to say it was a math class. The driver said nothing and drove off. With the road clear, you let your gaze drift across the neighborhood that you had known forever. It was such a small place to spend so many days. I'm so glad I only needed like 3 textbooks my whole university career. Damn. I laugh at people who need textbooks. I don't need any for my classes, so I wish I were you. You were flooded with memories of going up and down this street during every stage of your life. Being a little kid, following your big sister to the playground, becoming a teen and staying out later, and growing into an adult who left their parents' house behind to be independent. I've never had that happen, Elio. At least not when I had to pay for it. You could feel the summer sun on your skin from all the times you headed out to the beach. You saw the same surroundings that you as a young adult did when leaving home. It was hard to quantify the amount of history you had here. And now you were back. Despite taking in the neighborhood again, you never lost awareness of Cove's presence. Oh, I found X4th in Spanish, but they used bold Comic Sans in a really awkward way. How is the scans themselves? Because, like, the scans I found for X4th were, like, kind of pictures of the book, or, like, very poorly scanned. Like, you could see the creases of the page, and some parts are there just illegible. But if it is legible, I will take it and I will edit it. From the corner of your eye, seeing him there was a very familiar sight as well. I always had a bad time with physical textbooks during school. Physical textbooks suck. I remember there was one year where I had to be carrying around like 5 textbooks in my backpack. My back hurt so much. Ugh. I remember I think I got in trouble in my Japanese class because I was sharing my textbook with Yume. And I'm just like Yume wasn't even sure if they were gonna stay in the class anyway, so I'm like, why are you upset that I'm sharing my textbook with Yume? So many of your memories included him. I mean, if the scan is good, it might be useful, yeah. Your mind drifted from the neighborhood itself to the person who used to live there. You couldn't help the feeling of nostalgia. You still remembered his face, his voice, the scar on his arm from days long gone. He had changed so much since you had first met him, yet, even with those changes, he was always recognizable. He was familiar like the sky was, in the way you knew the sea. Every day they may appear different, but they're still an inextricable part of life. His cold textbook, huh? It was the world with help from Mr. Holden and his ill-thought $20 bill that brought you together to begin with, but the two of you had chosen each other. You never let your interactions fade. You decided to nurture your relationship into what it was. And you would continue to keep Cove close into all the rest of your adult years. Cove was the partner you wanted for life. You couldn't be more grateful to call him your boyfriend. I can't not hear gaze as gaze. Same! The red gaze, damn. For real? It would be impossible to imagine life without him. Cove noticed you staring at him after a while and smiled with his eyebrows rising in curiosity. He was very transparent in his question if there was something you wanted to say. I have to zoom quite a bit to see pixelation, so I guess it's fine. Check DM, tell me what you think. They look good to me though. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Could you give me the link? That looks very, very good. Does it have like all of the manga? At least if it has at least to volume 1, that should make for a good stream. Does it have past chapter 3? Because the Waffle House scans are pretty good and I don't need to edit those. But I do need to edit chapter 4 onward if they have chapter 4. Let me see. Capitulo. Okay, let me see. Let's take a look. Okay. Oh no. Oh no! They use the same scans for chapter 3. Fuck. Yeah, go to chapter 3 and you'll see what I'm talking about here. When I say that the scans are really piss poor. Linux. It's like everyone used the same fucking scan for chapter 3 onward. I hate it. Ugh. Cove noticed you staring at him after a while and smiled with his eyebrows rising in curiosity. He was very transparent in his question if there was something you wanted to say. My backpack in Uni was like 10 times lighter than my high school backpack. Computers for the win. I wish that were me. My high school backpack, I don't remember my high school backpack being very heavy. But also I used like one of the roller ones, so I didn't really put them on my back, but I definitely had an actual backpack for college. Cove noticed you staring at him after a while and smiled with his eyebrows raising in curiosity. He was very transparent in his question if there was something you wanted to say. You shook your head and returned him a soft expression. You'd let yourself get carried away in a tide of memories, but now it was time to focus on the present. Did you go see my mom's? Wait, I'll put it in general chat. Cove nodded and then pointed at all of your luggage bundled around your legs. A shame for the text bubbles, yeah. Can I help with any of that? Yeah, it's a good quality scan. At least for the first 3 chapters, because everyone uses the Waffle House scans, but the chapters afterwards are really bad. So I guess I'll have to scan it. Yeah, thank you. He gratefully passed him a bag. It was a lot easier to balance everything with that out of the way. He used both hands to take hold of the one piece of luggage and stood tall, pleased to be able to provide his assistance. Sag. Yeah, it has that yellow tinge. What a shame. Yeah. The bag situation resolved, the two of you strolled over to the Lappy residence's door. I missed my high school backpack. It was heavy enough to leave a dent in the floor. Oh my god! And it never goes away, yeah. You started to pat your pockets instinctively, only to realize that you no longer carried a key to the house. Your eyes scanned the entryway, a little lost, only to spy the doorbell. The thought of having to ring it felt super weird. I think I actually found a decent one in Portuguese. Ooh, let me see. Send out general if you can. Okay, let me see. Let me give that a look. Let's see if those scans are better. Wait. Where did you put the... Oh. Okay, just to be sure, we're talking about... Oh, no, we're not talking about GU Begins. We're talking about XXXX, yeah. As you press the inconveniently placed button on the side wall, you remembered that no matter how much this place would always be a home to you, it wasn't where you lived. Being back here was like putting on a uniform after you quit the store where it came from. It had remained the same, but your circumstance had changed. What, they fucking changed their locks? Why'd you have to give up your house key? I don't know, that's a little weird. Cove shifted on his feet awkwardly, obviously also thrown about you being stuck out here, keyless. Did they just not foresee me coming today? What? Sorry, let me see if I can find a Portuguese one on .hackx4. Thank you so much, Star! You heard muffled voices and shuffling around from inside. Your heartbeat sped up in anticipation. The door swung open, and there was your mom's smiling face. She immediately brightened at seeing you standing there. If anything, though, I will still at least read the first 3 chapters, and then maybe read, the .hack New Testament novel on stream. And then I'll try and buy, like, a scanner and scan my copy of the manga myself. If I do scan it, I will probably put it up as a PDF online, because I can only imagine I'm not the only one that's frustrated with how bad the scans for X4 are. Well, oh damn. Hi, Mom. Mom twisted her head back and gave a shout down the hall. Lonnie, guess who's here? You're talking about what? There are more distinct noises, no doubt Ma getting up from wherever she was to come see. Her high-spirited words rang out clearly. Hi, Mommy. I hope it's one of my children. Mom snickered, still holding the door only half open to hide you for a little longer. It's not like they rent out the empty room / they turned your old room into storage 5 years ago. Oh boy. Yeah, I wonder if, like, someone, like, tried breaking in or something, so they had to change the locks or something? I don't know. Cove flushed as if suddenly realizing that he was gonna be present for your mom's enthusiastic welcoming of you. You smiled to reassure him that he wasn't intruding. Bro, you are my boyfriend! Why would you be intruding? Ma finally reached the door and peered over Mom's shoulder. Ooh, I love the outfit. Very cute. It is. Hello, Bunny. So I guess she's no longer dyeing her hair purple. What if it was purple? She gave you a once-over, patting the tops of your shoulders and moving down the sides of your arms before she nodded in satisfaction that you were in one piece. I found a scan that looks wider in Russian. Oh, really? For chapter 3 onwards? Yeah, could you send me it?
How sweet.
This is a wonderful surprise. I think our best bet is looking in different languages. Yeah, I think so. Because every English, like, scanlation place I found has used the same scanlations, which is the Tokyo Pop manga that someone very badly scanned. Ma inclined her head to Cove next, not leaving him out either. Hello, sweetie. I'll put it in general? Okay, thank you. Give that a look. I'm getting a 404 error. Let me see. What if I just put in manga lib.me xx? I'm getting a 404 error. I can't access it. Is it cause I'm in America? Can I not read this? You count as one of my kids at this point anyways. I have double the surprise today. I can see it? That's strange. Could you send me like a screen cap of their chapter 3, like the page that comes after Black Rose, like with like a bath towel? Just so I can see how it looks. You count as one of my kids at this point anyways. I have double the surprise today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You snorted at your mom's greetings. They never changed. Cove bashfully waved at them. He hadn't relaxed fully, but he had settled down at their welcome. He laughs in 404, saying, can't believe they're keeping me away from the X4th scans. Well, don't just stand out there. Come on in. You get myself a VPN. Black Rose and a bath towel. X4th, Elio. Listen! It's not that kind of manga. You stepped into the living room. It was comfortable and cool. Cove was a half step behind you, his eyes on a new painting your moms must have added since the last time you were here. It's too many X's. Not safe for reading. Sorry, what? Oh, it's the same scan? Damn it. Damn, why do people use the same scan? It's so bad. Things were mostly the same, but there were more decorations since you had seen the house last. If only the Waffle House didn't stop scanlighting it. Their scans were really good, but they only did up to chapter 3. Things were mostly the same, but there were more decorations since you had seen the house last. Mom may have gotten the urge for some interior designing again. Elio, this is completely safe for work. Stop saying it's weird. Also, Elio, could you send the page after Black Rose in a bath towel? Hey! It struck you how odd it was to be the guest, only observing their choices for the living space here, rather than a full-time occupant. Ma came up in front of you, excitement in her eyes. Probably because it was scanned by a 14-year-old in like 2005 or something. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I'm so glad you're here.
That's fine.
You know, your mom and I would have been happy to pick you up, but you're self-sufficient and responsible. That's okay. What matters is that you arrived safely. I can only find scans of chapter 0 and 1 in Portuguese, Sag. Aw, man. Yeah. It's sounding more likely than ever that I'm gonna have to purchase myself a scanner and just do it my dang self. Listen, if I this ain't even the worst that I've been to like read a manga in English in good quality. Like, I remember I bought like the Devil Survivor mangas in Japanese before they got released in English. And I remember I painstakingly, like, translated every single bubble myself. And I bought myself, like, sticky notes. And I, like, wrote the translation and would put it on the pages so that I could read it myself. Just whenever I feel like reading it casually. Mom appeared at her side with a nod. Because I think back in the day, only, like, the first 2 chapters of Devil Survivor were translated. So I had to like translate the later chapters of Devil Survivor by myself until they announced an actual English release in which I bought all of the volumes in English. Welcome back, kiddos. You appreciated that your parents respected you as an adult, even if mom still called you kiddo. You figured long ago that you'd always be her kiddo no matter how grown you became. It was part of the whole parent-child deal with her. Gonna hug 'em. You took another step forward and pulled Mom and Ma into a great big hug, squeezing them tight. Their arms wrapped around you in return, and you could feel their love for you in their embrace. That's endearing. I wanted to surprise you. Ah, well, you succeeded. Your timing was lovely. It's always nice when I'm able to come by. Your mom's giggled, pleased. I hope you've both been well. Is everything set up to your anniversary dinner?
No problem.
We're happy to help if there's something we can do. Speaking of endearing. Hi, Elio. Okay, it's really cool. For anyone that's watching this right now, we are in an ad break. I think it's really cool now that Twitch is actually giving me like a pop-up to let me know when an ad is going on. Alright, let's go. Welcome back, people that were watching the ad. We've been plenty fine. It's been a little quiet, but that's not a bad thing. Mom placed her arm around Ma's shoulder and gave her a side hug. Yeah, that thing's cool, yeah. Now I can, like, try and not be doing anything during an ad break. Yeah, the ad showed up right after I sent my message. I know, no ads. Why? I wonder why you can't see any ads, huh, Overtaker? Toot.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the party. We're just planning to eat at the Cypress. Nothing fancy. Which is kind of a funny thing to say about a pretty fancy country club. Rich people. The biggest issue has just been making sure everyone can make it for the day. Same, no ads. Haha, crazy. I wonder how some dwarf cannot be viewing ads. I mean, honestly, anyone that's like watching this on like your PC, like I don't know if there's like a thing for it for mobile, but if you're watching this on PC and you get ads, just install ad block. I am not gonna be offended if you block the ads, because I use ad block for Twitch too, so. Speaking of which, Liz will be arriving tonight. We're planning on picking her up later. Note to self, stop complimenting Elio. No! Keep complimenting me. I guess Liz isn't as grown up as Bunny. Mom snickered at her own joke, and Ma lightly elbowed her with a barely hidden grin. I'll be offended if you block Elio's ads, though.
Josh.
As I was saying, we could drop you off wherever you're staying if you don't mind waiting for that. I'm sorry there's not space for you in the house. It's gotten crowded in these old rooms since you and Liz moved out. I don't know where all this stuff keeps coming from. Sure you don't, Pamela. Honestly, I do have an ad block, but it doesn't work on Twitch. I don't care to update it because it's not as bad as, say, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube ads are terrible and are why I have ad block in the first place. It's okay. Cove already has a hotel room I'm gonna be staying in anyway. I mean, okay, it depends. It depends on, like, the user on Twitch. Cause some people on Twitch, like, honestly, it turns me off from watching them if they do it. Cause some people on Twitch have, like, the shortest amount of time possible to get an ad. And, like, that just turns me off from watching them. Like, I'm sorry. If I'm gonna get, like, an ad, like, every 5 minutes on your Twitch, I don't care how entertaining you are. I ain't watching. Cove sent you some pictures of the place when he arrived. Stylish and roomy. It seemed very nice. Same with like people that only have chat be like subscribers only. I kind of understand, and I kind of also don't like it. You know? Ads and VODs on Twitch are crazy. I kind of want to block ads just for VODs. Every time you pause and unpause, it plays an ad. Really? Oh, that's shitty. Yeah. Please get an ad blocker. I will not be offended. Let's see. It was a room with a single king bed. He claimed that the bed was comfortable, so you had high hopes about that. Though mostly you were looking forward to having him next to you as you slept once again. Let's go, we're sleeping in the same bed! It's a thing for mobile, but it's a bit complicated. I can hook you up. Ooh. Your mom smiled, relieved. Kyra's already here, isn't she? This scan situation seems like something someone would make a YouTube document about. The search for the lost scan. I could probably see that with like other .hack media, because I'm pretty sure like I mean I haven't gone out of my way to look it up, but I would be surprised if someone actually scanlated .hack cell. It's all good, but thanks, Dwarf. Because .hack cell had a very minimum release window, and I somehow was able to get it. So I should probably scanlate those and put those up as a PDF for people. She directed her question at Cove. He bobbed his head a bit to go along with his reply. Oop, Twitch Mobile had a moment for me. Oh, sorry about that. That's how I feel about followers only mode. I'm immediately less interested in watching if you have to make me inflate your account to talk. Yes. Same. I don't know. At least like with the ad situation, it comes across as greedy to me. And like followers only, I mean, I know that there are some arguments about it, like hate raids and stuff, but I'm just like, if I have to follow you to talk to you, I'm just gonna go to some other streamer. Yeah, I heard she made it. She's gonna be staying with Dad while she's in town.
Oh?
Have you gone over and said hello yet? I've never seen anyone use sub-only mode for chat. I have seen it, definitely. I hate when the chat is set to follower only mode and then they say, OMG, thanks for the follow, but fuck it, you forced me to do it! Cove chuckled self-consciously, and this time he shook his head. He raised an eyebrow since she had figured he would have taken the chance while waiting for you. I understand why they do it, but I always feel awkward when there's the thanks for the follow message. What if I just want to silently support? Yeah, I just like that too. Yeah. Or like when people go through like the chat hit like what is it? Like the users in chat and they call you out for being in chat. I've had that happen before. They're like, "Oh, Starry Bunny Boy is in chat." And like I didn't say anything in the actual chat and I got like called out for that and I'm just like, "Oh, abort mission. Leave." Not yet. I should go do that now. I just wanted Bunny to be there too. Yeah, I just like that too. I do understand follow only mode because security, yeah. Like I think I have it set up to go in follower only mode whenever I go offline, but then disable it when I go online, just so it could prevent, because there's like a thing, if you don't know, I'm not sure if they still do it or if Twitch has cracked down on it in recent months, but there used to be a thing where you could get in trouble by people talking in your chat even when you're offline, and like saying certain things in chat. And there were like bots that were set up to get you like suspended for it. So there's like this one thing that I got that just automatically sets it to, or I think I disabled it or whatever. But anyway. That was a thing that was going on for a bit, but I think I haven't really seen talk about it in recent months, so I think they might have cracked down on it. Not yet. I should go do that now. I just wanted Bunny to be there too. He caught your eyes with an adoring smile. I remember some streamers that had redeems to put sub only for an hour, and it's like, what? Oh my god. Ugh. Listen, I've seen a lot of weird messages in chat, so I don't mind follow only. Sub only just seems weird, yeah. What? Mom laughed at that, no doubt thinking that Cove was sweet but ridiculous. I've never had that happen. Like, what if the person just came in from a raid or something? Yeah. Jesus, that sounds awful, huh?
Oh, nice.
It's nice to know your priorities. Yeah. Cove awkwardly rubbed his arm and shifted on his feet, looking not too much like he did as a kid. Like, what did they expect? 24/7 mods? Apparently. Wild. That's in reference to checking the chatter list and calling the person out. Oh, yeah. Seen a lot. What if the person just came in from a raid or something? Yeah. I think, like, I would, like, browse people randomly on, like, Twitch, and I would just join, like, a random VTuber stream. Check them out for a bit, and then they're like, oh, hi there, sorry, buddy boy. And I'm just like, I didn't say anything in chat, and I'm just like,
So?
Bye! Bunny, do you want to go over to my house now? That's a good idea. We won't be leaving until late evening. You heard, Ma. Let's go see your parents. Cove perked back up, excited once more. That's weird. Oh wait, if it's just that, then it's not that bad. Weird, but not as bad as I thought, yeah. Lurkers are lurkers for a reason. Don't press it, yeah. Some people just want to watch a stream and, like, not talk, and that is completely valid. Because I tend to be a lurker in people's chat. Because I just can never think of anything to say for the most part. I just want to watch and support without having to be sociable, you know? Well, keep an eye on your things while you're out. There's no reason to be carrying all that around. I thought you meant like, oh hey, Starry Bunny Boy, why aren't you saying anything? Oh god. If it's just greeting the person, it's fine to me. Yeah, it's just, I didn't say anything, and they went into, like, the users and chat button and, like, went through their list to see who was talking. Or, not talking, but who was watching. And then they called me out, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk. Just want to watch the stream. You set down your bags in the living room, tucked into a corner where they wouldn't be in the way. Cove helped. Your moms waved the two of you off as you walked back to the entranceway. Thanks. See you soon. I think some people automatically have something showing it on the stream, so maybe they just see it. Oh, maybe. I think there's like the, like, little wandering, like, I think I've seen those. Like, the little wandering, like, pixel guys that get like a text bubble or whatever when people join. Yeah, that, yeah. I don't know. I've never been a fan of those. That's another, like, pet peeve for me with streams. I'm not like the biggest fan of those. You waved back and opened the front door for Cove. With that, you were on your way to see Cove's family next. The strip put a special little pep in Cove's steps as you crossed the street to his dad's house together. Your spirits were equally high. During this, you felt like a teen again. I don't like them. You're not the biggest fan of those because you're not a fan, you're a buddy. Makes me feel like I can't be like, yeah. I just, like, I don't like when streams, like, have too much going on in them. Like, too many images, or, like, if I can't focus on something, like, I already feel like my overlay is too busy. Like, I already feel like I'm covering too much. But, like, they got, like, all these little guys scrambling around the screen, or, like, people that have, like 10 images that, like, shuffle through on their stream. I just can't focus. Yeah. Like, visual pollution, yeah. I just can't focus on it. And it just annoys me. Yeah, it makes me feel like it can't be, like, IDK private or something. Yeah. I literally have no overlay during gameplay for that reason, yeah. I only really have an overlay because I don't want my VTuber avatar to be covering a lot of the game. So I like having the game be a little smaller so that my avatar doesn't, like, Obviously, I'm covering some parts of the game, as you can see, like the left side, but I'm not like covering the text or anything, so that's good. And this is just a temporary overlay anyway. Hopefully I get the overlay that I commissioned. And that is a bit more my style for overlays, because I feel like this one obstructs a bit more than I would like. You had known Dad's parents for a long time now. When it came to what you called his dad, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Mr. Holden. At this point, you couldn't imagine calling him anything else. Despite it being formal, it rolled off your tongue naturally. For his mom... yeah. Mom 3! I kinda wanna call her Mom 3. Yeah, Mom 3. Mom the 3rd. A playful grin was already settling on your face, and you hadn't even gotten there yet. It was always fun to hang out with her. Cove hopped up to the front door and didn't bother knocking. He twisted the knob and it swung open. I don't feel like I'm covering too much, okay thought. Hey! With a grin, Cove gave you a gratified thumbs up. You shook your head in disapproval, but you both knew that you hypocritically supported his behavior. I like the simplicity. Nah, I'm more important than the game all. Big mood. Your dad is lucky we aren't criminals. He brushed your comment aside and went right into his old home. Mr. Holden, this dick! Mr. Holden was there, standing in his kitchen and babysitting a pan on the stove. Yeah, I call his dad Mr. Holden, and I call his mom Mom 3. That's like some degrees of like preferential treatment. Mom 3, I'm sorry. Oh, look at him. His head turned at the sound of footsteps, and he brightened instantly at the sight of you both. Cove matched his enthusiasm instantly. Mommy! If it was anyone else, you would have thought he was lighting up with a childlike joy over seeing his dad again. But since you knew what Cove was actually like as a kid, you were aware this level of happiness with Mr. Holden was definitely not equivalent to any childhood feelings of him. You cannot just label her Mom 3. Watch me label her Mom the 3rd. Mom to the 3rd power. Dad. Mom 3. Cove. She's not Mom 3. She's #1 mom. Mr. Holden graciously pushed what he was cooking to a different burner and flipped off the heat. He rushed over to you both. Cove flew forward and met him halfway in a hug. Mom 3 is powerful, though, as a term. If someone called me Mom 3, I would have no comeback. Damn, who let you have 3 moms? Cove squished his eyes shut and held his dad in a tight hug. Mr. Holden soothingly rubbed his son's back. Yeah, you should give her the same treatment. You should call her Mrs. Twy. You wish that would happen. Speaking of, I wanted to play some Lobotomy Corp off stream, because I'm just doing a memory bow day, so there's like literally nothing new that happens in it. But I forgot who I created, and I noticed some things when I brought it back. When you go and you memory poe, the people that die in those days between whatever day you decided to like stop playing forward and go back to, the people that died in those days, I think it was like day 31 to day 34, the people that died between 32 and 34 come back. So Barn and Silk are alive again. And I forgot what people I made, and I was like, okay, you know what? If I made people that died within that 3-day time frame, I'm just gonna not remake them. And I think one of them was Plokta. I think Plokta died. I don't remember. But anyway, I decided to make Ramazel instead, so that I could still have an Atelier character. And once I have her trained up, I'll put her on Twi's team. And then I purely made her just so I can make fun of Twi if she dies. The more of an adult Cove became, the more he turned into a big daddy's boy, it seemed. Mom 3 is my favorite Nintendo game. Oh, thank you for the head pats. What was it? Was it this? I forgot what was the trigger for head pats for this one. No. I forgot what it was. Hold on. Let me go through my... It's been so long! Expression, hotkeys. Okay, set, unset. Bunny ear. Hairstyle, yandere. Engi. Blush. Yandere, engi. Yandere, smirk. Shy. Tsundere. Sleepy, shinny, drip, wink, shut, hydrate, lat, pathetic, horny fix, pat. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was it. There we go. Thank you for the head pats. I missed you. I missed you too. It was sweet, and teasing aside, it was wonderful to see them at this place in their relationship after years of struggling to connect. When the hug broke, Mr. Holden hooked an arm around his son's neck. He let out a deep laugh. Yes, I do. What about Joe? Thank you so much. I don't care, I'll keep her alive. Still don't believe you outgrew me. Really thought I had that on him after he graduated from high school, but then he had to keep going. Damn, I wish I was tall. Chuckling, he shook his fist in mock anger. Cove ducked his head and laughed in kind. Can you give me some of your tall genes, Cove? Sorry, Dad. Cove's cheeks turned pink and he averted his eyes. He was becoming bashful, so he knew he had more. So you knew he had more he wanted to say. Okay, there you go. Cove softly added,
That's...
But I was raised really well. Wait, I'll be Ramazel's captain, but I'd let her boss me around. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You should hydrate too, Twi. I even made sure to give her a lance, like she does in her game. His dad's expression instantly crumbled with emotion. He sniffled. Cove put an arm around him too and tugged him into a side hug. He observed their little reunion fondly, happy to let them enjoy their moment. They were a perfect pair of sentimentality. Mr. Holden eventually turned his attention to you.
Hey.
Hey, Bunny. So great to see you. He pulled away from Cove and approached you with a little wave. He was back to his cheery self. Mademoiselle attacking abnormalities with a lance. Twi, God, I wish that were me. Watch you get, like, fucking red shoes put on you and Ramazel has to come and suppress you. Maybe I should make her be, like, a sanity restorer. So that if you ever lose your sanity, she'll have to bop you. Missed you, Mr. Holden. Gonna give him a hug. Within seconds, you had your arms wrapped around his middle, and Mr. Holden hugged you back just as tightly. There was a quiet sniffle. Yes, please, I'm already insane. He breathed a sigh of relief, happy to be home. I missed you too. Never feels right around here if I'm not seeing you both running back and forth across this neighborhood. Mr. Holden cleared his throat, pulling attention to himself, crossed his arms. But before we get too carried away, it's not a real not a real reunion yet. Kyra's still in the guest suite. I'll go get her. Yeah, what'd she look like? What'd she look like when she's more milfy? He eagerly bolted down the hall, and you could hear every step he took. It ended with a distinct knock. Kyra, they're here! It was only seconds before there was the sound of a door being yanked open. The pounding of feet hitting the wood floor grew even louder this time.
My baby.
Oh, did they? I feel like she looked the same in like the previous step, but like she's wearing different clothes now. Next to you, Cove let out a nervous laugh. His parents entered the living room, and Kyra stretched her arms out wide when she spotted you both. Cove went to her easily. Or did she have that bun in her hair? I don't remember. Yeah. I'm gonna open my arms up for a big hug. She held you both tightly in her arms, and you squeezed her back with nearly the same intensity. You felt loved. Hi, Mom 3. What is this? Try making breakfast for Ramazel. Try making breakfast for the rest of his team. Damn, you really gonna do that to Kippies and Kai? I thought you liked Kai Sato. Damn, mean. Cove wrapped his free arms around her too. He rested his head on top of hers and let out a happy sigh. And Cove, I'm pretty sure I put Cove on your team too. You really gonna be mean to them? Damn. When you say I treat Cove badly. After a moment, Kyra let go and pulled back to get a better look at your faces. She surveyed every inch of them and appeared satisfied. You're both looking well. That's wonderful, and just what I like to see.
Thanks.
And hi, Mom. It's Mommy Milfers. You look great too, Mom 3. I missed you, Mom 3. You let out a happy sigh, your head tilted just a bit to the side. Listen. I like Kai, but still, I've done far worse to Cove by simping for his mom, true. You really were like, I'm gonna marry Cove and his mom. I missed you too. Kyra put a gentle hand on Cove's arm and gave him a small squeeze. Her gaze moved between the three of you. And Kippies is on my team to get a chance to kill me. I missed all of you quite a bit too. So what's new? How have you both been? Elio puts his husband into SCP Foundation in harm's way. Yeah, and like I really like his like little shark. His little shark shirt. I really like these. What do they call these? Like the open vests. Kyra gave a nod for Mr. Holden to go first. Cheerfully, he waved a hand. I feel like giving her a bad breakfast is not so bad.
No worries.
Oh, it's same old, same old. Still got the shop. Still got my friends and family, of course. Still the most exciting thing around here is seeing who will rent that one free condo. Incredible. I always knew you were such a snorer. He snickered and you couldn't help but peek at Cove. He rolled his eyes dramatically, drawing out a few giggles from you. But the whole time, there was still a happy smile fixed on his face. Twy is pointed to being the bad guy if he gets hurt.
Well.
So just let Kippies kill you, Twy! For me, things have been good. I've gotten a lot of interesting assignments lately. If it was Joe instead of Kaya, though, yeah. What's like... No one wants your breakfast anyway, Twy. Everyone wants Kai to cook them breakfast. You can make eggs Benedict. Oh, I recently went to Seattle and damn. Kyra twirled a strand of her hair shyly and her mouth curved into a grin. Whatever she was thinking about it made her happy. What? I don't remember if she ever said what her job was. What is her job? Gonna lurk a little making pancakes. Ooh, that sounds good. Enjoy your pancakes, Moggy! Things have still been going well with that guy from work, but it's a little early to bring him all the way out to California to meet the fam- Oh! Twy is on alert. I think Kyra's got a boyfriend that lives in Seattle. Cove crossed his arms. He and his dad nodded. It was clear she appreciated the acceptance from her two boys. Okay, I get it. You don't have to be an Eggs Benedict about it. I hope he gets the seal of approval when he does come around. He added a thumbs up to keep things light. Her smile widens, grateful for your gesture. So that's us. Do you have plans for your first day back? Poor Twy. If only she said it was a guy from Canada. Then Twy could pretend that it's him, but he's from Seattle. I don't think Twy's ever been to Seattle. The only thing I have to do is pick up Liz later tonight before we head back to our hotel room. Give me like 5 minutes to reply to this. Okay.
Great.
Great. He suddenly looked over his shoulder, his eyebrows pushed together. I'm glad you're here, but I just remembered that I was in the middle of cooking something. Only a small cackle escaped you while you fought off the giant grin taking over your face. Meanwhile, Cove erupted into laughter that had his dad shaking his head. That's fine, Dad. Go salvage what you can. I think it'd be nice to explore the old neighborhood for a while anyway, since we've got the time. It's an AU Twy who lives in Seattle, okay? Oh, feet cam. Oh boy. Yeah, first feet cam in like a month, I think. How did you guys survive without my feet for a month? Cove directed the last part to you as he spoke, hoping that you'd want to go with him. You nodded automatically and were already there looking forward to it. Thank you, Jackie. I gently opened the door to chat. Now let me put this up here so it looks like I'm hanging around. Man, I missed streaming. That's a perfect idea.
Makes sense.
I think so too. You should go enjoy the day. I'll hang back here so I won't be a third wheel. And someone's gotta keep an eye on Cliff before he catches the whole kitchen on fire. Mom, you're not a third wheel. You're Mom the Third. There's a difference. I just think it's funny because Elia looks like a gigant compared to everyone in the game for once. Hey! Cove stiffly stuck his arms against his side like a little child. A small smirk tugged at Kyra's mouth. She winked. You know what I mean. Have a good walk. I'll see you both later. Cheerily, Mr. Holden waved before going back to his cooking. Cove smiled warmly. Oh, those are cute shoes. Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, we'll see you soon. Cove trailed behind you as you walked into the welcoming summer sun. He stopped, closing his eyes to stretch his arms in the warm rays. No, Bunny! Why did you do it? You were too young. I'm sorry. I just really like Sayori, okay? Hello, Great Ninja 321. How's it been? How's it going? Can I have a piggyback, right? How romantic. Glancing at him, you saw the dusting of pink in his cheeks deepen. You intertwined your fingers with him and pressed him to his shoulder. Cause Cove's mom is so hot. Naturally, you found yourself heading down the road towards the beach. Your spirits rose higher as you strolled across the sand, heading for the shopping district. He's 202. I know, right? Yeah, I'm still young. 202 is still young. Arriving, you wove past tourists who were taking in the sights for the very first time. Being a local was a bad choice.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Okay, I can finally answer. Hey, Elliot, remember when you said I can't be me because I'm not in Seattle? It should have been me. Try on that copium right now. You casually walked past the shops. Over the years, some had closed down, but many of the stalls were still exactly the same as they were when you were little. Cove snapped his head as far as it could go to one side, so dramatically you could have missed it. Something clearly caught his eye, but you couldn't see it. Oh. I was exactly right with 5 minutes. I take that as a win. Eula copium. Also, I'm gonna come back down. Back to reality. Yup, there goes gravity.
Please?
There's a pretzel stand open today. Can we get one? With his gaze found you again. With his gaze, yeah, he sure is. He wore the biggest smile. You chuckled. Yeah, we can. I want some pretzels. I want some pizza pretzels. You finally thought about retracing your previous thought. Clover's beaming now. You're gonna get the one that comes with the little frosting cup, aren't you? Eh? That's right. Wait, like a dessert? Like a dessert pretzel? Ooh, Bunny returned! Let's go! Oh, advance. Thank you, great ninja. After that, you both happily made your way over without... You made your way over, being pulled in faster by the delicious aroma of the stall. With that, you changed course to the pretzel stand for a snack break. Cove was very pleased by the morsel he picked up. That was good to see. The sun arched across the sky as you went up and down the road as a pair. By the time you returned to the beach, day was beginning to fade into night. Cove kicked his shoes off, tossing them into the sand. He wanted to get his feet wet in the waves as fast as possible. Yeah, gotta get his toes all up in the sand so he can track them into his room. Gonna like get married to this man and I'm gonna find like a bunch of sand in my bed. I think we're sharing a bed now, actually. A snack break? Why are we breaking Kyra? Leave her alone. Yeah, I'll join him. In seconds, you had your feet free and your shoes abandoned in the sand. You kept going until you were ankle deep in the water. Cove sighed contently. He followed his line of sight to the setting sun, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. You. It really feels like summer now. You wore a bent smile when he turned to you. The light illuminated like a halo behind him, and the sight took your breath away. Okay, chat. Question. Do you still think it's summer right now? Like, currently, in reality. Not in the game, in reality. In fact, it's hard to think of anything that feels more perfectly summer than moments exactly like this. Being here at sunset and Sunset Bird with you. You think you picked it. I'm so glad we were able to come visit. I do like our living situation now over just being neighbors, but still. You hummed an agreement. Your heart fluttered the moment you met Cove's eye. Your mouth lifted into a pleased smile. Yeah, I guess it's not so bad being back in the old neighborhood. With a snort, Cove glanced up, meeting your eye with a knowing stare. You bit the inside of your cheek to prevent a laugh from escaping. No, it's winter. Oh, yeah, because you're in Australia. I might have missed it. Cove murmured quietly, losing himself in his thoughts again. Shortly after, you saw his hand shoot down into the sand. It's Friday in California. It's Sunday in California. He stood straight back up with a lopsided smile and got to work brushing the sand off his prize. You know without a single word. Cole found a new shelf for your collection. No, it's spooky month. No, not next month. Next month. As you wander down the beach, Cove followed at your side in comfortable silence. Your shadows stretched across the sand like they were leading the way. The only noise you could hear were the soft footfalls of your feet and the waves gently rocking into the shore. For a moment in time, it felt like there were only the two of you in your own little world. Depends where you live. Eventually, the bubble popped when you realized that your phone was going off. It was Ma, hoping that you were going to be back soon. Curious, Cove's eyes slid down to your phone. You let your hand fall back down to your side. You held the phone pressed against the palm of your hand. Summer does not end until September 22nd or so. Okay, so here's the reason why I asked. Because at my job, we phased out the summer stuff and started carrying like fall stuff, like Halloween cookies and stuff. And I'm like, isn't it still summer though? Isn't it still summer though? Why are we bringing this stuff out? At least bring it out like next month, cause like at least in September it's kind of like, you know, like the month before October. So like I know like people get like amped up on the Halloween spirit, but like I don't know. In August, I still think August is still summer all through the month. Curious, Cove's eyes slid down to your phone. You let your hand fall back down to your side. You held the phone pressed against the palm of your hand. But yes, I'd say it's still summer. Okay. It's Ma. She wants to know when we'll be there. Cove scratched the back of his neck and shook his head. His mouth twitched like he just had a funny thought. It's winter here where I live? Yeah. What was it? What is that hemisphere? Is it the southern hemisphere? I don't know. Dang, parents. Always trying to make us come home before it gets too dark. Elio? Yes? Do you forget September was between August and October again? Okay, but that's because of students probably. It's no longer summer break. Yeah, no, I was just saying like, because I could see why people start thinking it's spooky month in September, because it's like the month before October. But yeah, I still think August is summer. Let's see. There's no escape from curfew as long as we're in this neighborhood. It's like we warp back into being little kids the moment we step foot at the entrance sign. Cove's nose crinkled in fake disgust, and you both burst into a fit of giggles. Oh no, this pancake is too big. It's gonna take forever to cook. Ah! But it'll be nice and fluffy. It'd be nice not to have to worry about bills again. God, big mood. Sometimes. I know when summer arrives because my PC will heat so much that it will turn off. After one last glance, you put your phone away again. Cove gave a small shrug. Ready? Elio, I'm sorry, but that's such an old man rant. What do you mean? Yep. Let's go. There are only two Elios. North and south. Oh, north and south. Okay. You're right. It's winter in the southern hemisphere. Okay, nice. I'm so good at this. Together you left the beach, feeling the call of home pulling you forward. The both of you ran off towards your mom's house, leaving the waves behind, but welcoming the beginning of summer. Bunny is an old man. I am 202. I still think that's young. Cove and you ran up from the beach, sand flying from your steps. Cove made it to the road first, but you managed to catch up to him by the time you reached the house. Bun is small. Wasn't exactly a race, and yet it also wasn't not a competition. Both of you were laughing by the time you bumbled through your old front door together. You inhaled deeply and shouted loud enough to be heard anywhere in the house. We're here! No, you were right. There's a north and south, Elio. Okay. Your moms were seated in the living room. Their eyes sparkled as they locked on you in your light dusting of sand.
Hello.
Welcome home. Yes, you're still young, Grandpa. Hey! At least call me Daddy. Mom leaned forward, eyebrows raised at your jubilant entrance. Ma sighed wistfully, Shun Twi. It brings back memories. I'm sorry. And here I was defending you. I had to say it at least once. More like Grandpa. Cove chuckled shyly as he scratched the back of his head. I hope we're not too late. Nope, you're just in time, but you better start packing it up. Liz will be waiting. Just you guys wait until I get my super sexy model. With my buff chest out. Titties out, but he's still rocking that designer choker. Ma nodded as she stood up from her seat. She lightly ran her fingers over her clothes to smooth out the wrinkles. Strange thing is, I know someone would call him Daddy here. Would people call me? I'm not sure, actually. It took you a second to remember where you'd put your stuff. You needed to get it all in the car so you could get everything back to your hotel. Can I help? Oh no, sexy grandpa. Foxy grandpa. You shrugged and directed him to your bags. With Cove, your mom's, and yourself on the job, it only took one trip to the car to get everything. Cove firmly closed the trunk, and you thanked everyone for the assistance. Uh-huh, let's get you to bed, Grandpa. Of course, kiddo. Come along, Lappy family. Let's get in the car. Oh wait, the uncle timer. Where it at? Oh yeah, let me go check on him. He's already senile. Shut up. Okay, he's taking a nap on his chair. I won't bother him. That means you too, Cove. You know you're essentially family anyways. Especially because we're gonna get married. Okay, I'll have something for art time if pancakes don't take too long. Oh, yeah, let's go! Thanks. Exactly. Well said, Bunny. Cove climbed into the back seat with a decidedly touched expression on his face. You got in on the other side. What is this? Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. At least call me Daddy. When everyone was situated and buckled, the engine was started and Ma pulled out onto the street. You couldn't help but feel amused to be stuck in the back seat with Cove. Your mom's driving you around. It really was like you were little kids again. Cove caught you staring at him and gave you a bent smile. He was probably on the same wavelength as you from the sheer mischief in it. Oh, I neglected art time for a while. Ooh, let's go. I want to see some new Leonix art. There was some light chatting on the drive. No one brought up anything too deep, and it mostly became swapping jokey stories. The entire trip was marked by a heavy sense of anticipation. Everyone was ecstatic to see Liz and hear what she had been up to. When you neared the airport, Mom pulled out her phone to call Liz. Ma followed the signs to the correct pickup area and asked for you to shout if you saw your sister. Oh, by the way, there is no new Leonix art. Well, you can always make new Leonix art. I want to let you guys know, next week, for the most part, I think I have something I gotta do Monday and Saturday. But for the most part, I don't really have work next week, so I'm gonna be streaming every day. And I might do endurance streams, just because I missed streaming. So we'll see how I feel, but gonna be streaming a lot next week. Yeah, Liz, we're at Wing B. There's a blue sign that says North America.
Alright.
Tell her that we're right in front of the building with blue windows. Not with that attitude. Says that she's outside, right by a yellow truck. I wanna draw so bad. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk got me so pumped, but gotta do homework. Ah, that sucks. I hope you get to draw soon then, Leonix. I see at least 3 yellow trucks. I think we're doing work at the airport. Everyday stream, heck yeah! I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, even if I have, like, something to do tomorrow. I think I'll be home, like, I want to say around 3 or 4 p.m. So, I won't, like, I'll put, like, a TBA for the time, but I'll let you guys know when I'm about to stream tomorrow. The back and forth continued, with Ma driving around in the wide, circular airport road, while Mom attempted coordination between her and Liz's location. Poggers, but also remember to not overdo yourself. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'm not feeling a certain day, but I missed streaming, so. He leans forward, peering out the front of the car. A tall, poised silhouette pulled a pale purple roll-along suitcase behind her. It was definitely Liz. Yeah, what'd she look like? She's like, what? If we're 18, I think she's what? 3 years older than us? So I think she's like 21? 21? What's 9 plus 11? 21. She waved to the car. Mom parked alongside the sidewalk next to her, and Mom put her phone away with a cheer. Mission accomplished, team. Ma excitedly reached over to grasp Mom's raised hand, thrilled that both of her kids were back. 9 plus 11 equals 21. Oh yeah, I'm just referencing a... I'm just referencing a meme. Let me see if I can find it. 9 plus 11, 21. Yeah, here it is. 9 plus 10 vine.
You stupid.
No, not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Fucking love that vine. 21.
Good job.
That's right. Just referencing a meme. I don't believe you, Mr. Invisible Numbers. Hey! Liz came closer and yanked open the back door beside her. She popped her head onto the car, her smile ornery despite how tired she appeared. Have you not seen this meme? It's been memed to death, it's so annoying to me now. Must have been a long trip for her, yet her expression was that same familiar smirk that he had grown up with.
Hey.
Ooh! Ooh! Hi, Liz! Hello, children. I'm back. Rude. Hey, old grandparent who doesn't have any kids.
Rude.
You shouldn't speak to your elders like that. Yeah, you guys shouldn't speak to your elders like that. I'll hug her. You quickly unbuckled and then launched yourself at your sister. She wrapped her arms around you and squeezed. Well, hi to you too, kiddo. Great grandpa. Hello, sweetie. It's so nice that you're here. Just like cute elder bunny. Okay, that actually sounds really cute. Elder bunny. Elder Scrolls who? Elder bunny. Hi, Elizabeth. Well, oh, he's like... Bro, like, that's like italicized. He's like making a note that he is calling her Elizabeth. Damn. What the fuck did Liz do to Cove? He jokingly huffed at her. You guys shouldn't speak to your elders like that. We will stop when our elders stop asking to be called Daddy. Oi. We're not children. Whatever you say, baby boy. She turned her gaze back to Mom and Ma. You really know how to make someone feel appreciated. Her spirits were high. You could tell she was just as happy to be here as everyone was to see her. She left the door open, but ducked out to walk around to the back of the car. She opened the trunk and lifted her luggage in. I'm gonna move your junk, Bunny. I'll keep it in front of my bag so you can get it later. Ma's dropping you off first, right? Yes, but that's not junk, it's important. Liz slammed the trunk closed without responding. She turned her gaze back to Mom and Ma. She forcefully turned your head. Oh wait, gaze, yeah. Turned her gaze. Liz swung around to the open door. You noticed that her hair had a few flyaways. No doubt from a long day of traveling. Damn, I thought Bunny is a cutie. He's actually a Rizzler. Yo, I love Rizzlers. Is that... Wait, what do they call those, like, little twisty, like, red licorice things? Are those called Rizzlers? Twizzlers? Twizzlers! That was it. Twizzlers? Yo, I love Twizzlers. She leaned against the frame of the car, giving you and Cove a significant look. I am not sitting in the middle. I already have 5 hours of that nightmare on the flight. There's no way I'm getting in between the two of you. I mean, really, who would ever want to be the person pulling Cove Holden and Bunny Lappy apart? Cove puffed up indignantly yet again at her classic tease of your relationship. Liz continued along like she didn't notice. Oh, is a Rizzler like a Glizzy? Yo, I love the Rizzler Glizzy Twizzlers. Like eating Rizzlers, ayo. Oi.
So?
I meant Twizzlers. I don't care how you decide who's scooting. I figure you can fight it out somehow. Cove glanced over at you and shrugged. He unbuckled his seatbelt and moved to the middle. I'm sorry, Liz? Bunny Lappy? You mean Bunny Holden? Yeah, we get married. Actually, Cove could become Cove Lappy. Could be Cove Lappy. Good job, I wasn't moving. Liz snorted and reached around Cove to offer you a high five. Nice, hold your ground. Cove shook his head but didn't object. He knew your thoughts on the middle seat. With the window seat open, Liz squished herself into the car and shut the door. When everyone was settled, Ma began to pull out.
Let's go.
We're off. Oh, speaking of Twizzlers, have you guys had Twizzlers? Do you guys like the red ones or the black ones more? I like the red ones more. Liz crossed her legs, compacting herself slightly. She braced most of her weight on the door behind her instead of sitting up straight. It gave her a little more room. Hopefully we finish the journey. This car is almost as old as we are. Damn, it's 202 years old?
No.
You guys are able to maintain this shit? It's still just as good as you are. Is that a compliment? We're equivalent to this junker. You put as much fake hurt into your tone as you could manage. Neither of your moms took you up on your teasing. I feel insulted being compared to this rust bucket. This doesn't even have enough cup holders, Ma. Mom turned up the radio as Mom merged onto the highway. The station was familiar. Normal soundtrack for when she had driven you and Liz around town. I don't think I've had the black one. I think it's an acquired taste. It tastes like plastic for me. Yeah, I tend to think the black one tastes more plasticky than like the red one. It's like really rubbery to me. Liz bounced in her seat, enjoying the classic tune. The song would be old enough to vote at this point if it was a person. That was hard to believe. By the way, how old is Hatsune Miku now? Is she old enough to vote yet? She probably isn't. With Liz, the conversation livened up despite it getting later and later in the night. Rubber and plastic, yummy. Yo, you guys, okay. This probably isn't like the demographic of people. But y'all ever eat Polly Pocket clothes? Just like put it in your mouth and start munching on it. I did that so much with my Polly Pocket clothes because they were like the rubbery clothes. And I think they had like a little rubber wig too. And I would put like the little rubber wig in my mouth and just chew on it. Forbidden chew gum. Yes, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one that chewed on the Polly Pocket clothes. They were so yummy. I admittedly didn't have Polly Pocket, but elbow. What even is the demographic of that? Polly Pocket enjoyers? Wait, you guys did? Yes. Bunny, I'm sorry to say this. I think you're a dog. Damn. First I'm a cat, now I'm a dog. She told you all about her week and all the travel preparations she made. By the time she'd made it to the actual tale of travel itself, Liz started chuckling. Hello, doggy lappy. First people call me a cat, now y'all call me a dog? The hell? On the plane, Liz had sat next to a couple of girls who had talked a lot about how well they could read people. Liz recounted their conversation. Oh, we got an ad break. Okay, I'm not gonna read forward if we got an ad break. Oh, thank you for the hair pats, Leonix. Thank you. I also called you Bug. Squish me, mommy. No, I called myself a bug. Specifically to Karumi. Sweet tea that has been out for the night that like had the ice meld with the tea and it's just like very watery tea. Delicious. Liz recounted their conversation with her in hilarious detail as they had apparently tried to guess her occupation after only shaking her hand. Neither of the girls could agree with one another, and Liz had refused to just tell them, oh, yummy bacteria! It's such good tea, though. I'll take the bacteria. However, the drive to your hotel was only so long. Eventually, your group arrived. We yawned and got out of the car when it stopped. Oh god, that reminded me of something, actually. I used to buy, like, these cans of Arizona green tea, right? And I would, like, keep them in my room. And I remember there was one day where I opened up my can and just, like... Like, I got chunks of stuff in my mouth from, like, the bacteria. So I've never bought cans of Arizona green tea ever again. Polly Pocket were so good to play with, right? Right? Yummy. Cove clambered out after you. Liz gave a loud sigh of relief at all the extra space she found herself with. So yeah, whenever someone gives me like a can of Arizona green tea now, I like make sure to pour it into like a see-through cup so I can see if there's bacteria in it. Ugh. You scanned the key card to unlock your hotel room. It sounded out a soft beep and you turned the handle on the door. New fear. No fear. Bacteria in your Arizona tea. One fear. Alright, I think I am gonna end here for the day for our life. I'm confused. When did Elio unlock seeing bacteria? I had like a cup of Arizona green tea and like a bunch of bacteria got into my mouth, like little chunks of it. So from now on I pour it into a see-through cup so I can make sure there's no like floating chunks of bacteria in my tea. Yeah, bacteria chunks. But yeah, that will be it for our life for the day. Elio, what? What? Y'all never had that happen? Anyway, that will be it for our life for today, but we still got art time, so let me put back on the Amore OST. And yeah, we're gonna do art time now. So at the end of every stream, we do art time. If you have any art, memes, videos, photography, music that you yourself made and would like to be shown on stream, you can join the Discord and post in the Art Time Submissions thread, which you should see by hovering over the Art General channel. You can also share like commissioned art as long as you got permission from whoever you commissioned, and be sure to credit them properly. Oh yeah! Oh, muggy art today. Ooh. Like, hot take, bacteria is pretty small. Y'all never seen bacteria chunks. That shit can be huge. Hold on. There are bacteria chunks. Yeah, it's like slime. It's like slime. It looks like slime, like brown slime. Like when the bacteria gathers for a while, it forms into like this brown slime, at least in the tea. Cause that's what I got in my mouth. I'm scared. Anyway, let's go look at art. Alright, here we go. Let me just share the screen. Mr. Lappy's bacteria cubes. Yummy. Alright. God. So our first piece of art are these beautiful pictures by Overtaker. Look at that scenery. Oh, hold on. Let me center this properly. Look at that. That's so pretty. Look at that winter, like, wonderland kind of area. I love the sky and the mountains. So picturesque and pretty. Very pretty. Love it. Very nice picture, too. Recent trip to the mountains. The day was breathtaking. Yeah, this is so pretty. Tell us, Mr. Lappy, are those bacteria cubes with us right now? I mean, if you give this tea like a day or two, it'll probably get some bacteria cubes, but I'm pretty sure I'll finish this before any bacteria cubes start forming. Yeah, the mountains look really cool. Those... Wait, what? What do you mean? Mendoza? Oh, it's Mendoza. Ooh, pretty. Are those from Rio Negro? That is the name of the place, Adamad. Damn. And then, oh, look at this! Oh my god! Oh my god, are those cows? Are those cows just like out there in the snow? Leonix and getting caught by Automod. Name a more iconic duo. Cows. So many cows. So cute. Little Arctic cows. Oh my god. They're adorable. Love them. Wanna give them lots of pets. Adorable. I love them. Also, that snow looks deliciously smooth. Like, you ever just see, like, smooth sand and just be like, oh, yeah, I want to run my hands through that. When we got to Cordoba, I always wanted to go more south. I wanted to get close, but they wouldn't stay near me. Aww. Oh, well, someday I will. Sand? No. Snow? Yes. Hate sand. Yeah, it looks so yummy. Snow looks delicious. And this is by Twy. Teacher, you can't hear pictures. Me. Boy. Okay, Anakin. Boy. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Alright, and our next piece of art is also by Twy. Oh, I get it. Perfect clip, the forbidden knowledge. I had this idea way earlier, but had to wait for him to go live. What is this? This one sparks joy. This one does not spark joy. Aw, that's actually really cute. I love this meme. Went from like me my hate to me my love. Thank you. Thank you, Ty. Sand does get everywhere. See, this is why Cove loses some points, because he just tracks sand everywhere. It's annoying. Gets all over your clothes. Gets in your boxers and just ugh. I love that. Very cute. Very cute. But yeah, that is it for art for the night, everyone. And if you are down for it, we are gonna watch some Katana Gatari in the Discord. So if you want to join and haven't joined the Discord yet, here is the Discord. And yeah, just give me like a few minutes. I'm gonna get myself a bagel, and then we will watch some Katana Gatari. Can I be in 5 minutes? Yeah, I gotta make myself a bagel anyway, so it'll take me a few minutes. I'm finishing a chapter? Yeah, no problem. So what is this for? Bagelio. That's a cute emote, yes. Wait, can I not? Why can't I add this? Can I not add this? Why can't I add this? I want to add this to my emotes. Channel? Create emote set? Create? Okay. Oh, I think I added it? I think? I'm not at my limit. I'm like 6 away from my limit. Might be logged out, or maybe you're out of slots. Let me see. I might be. No, I'm logged in. I think it's up now. I see it. Okay, good. You gotta add it now. Okay, nice. I don't know. I guess they did some changes to the UI or something. But anyway, we got the emote. Very cute emote. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes with Katana Gatari. And if I don't see you today, I will be uploading my schedule once we're done with Katana Gatari. And yeah, see you guys later. And let's see. Let me switch over here. It'll show up eventually.